Hi everyone! So we are here now on our sim number 3 or guide card number 3 entitled Practice Career Professionalism. So what do we mean by professionalism? Professionalism is defined as an individual conduct at work. So, definitely, when we say conduct, it has something to do with the behavior that we have. It's either in the workplace or in any institution. In Proverbs 16 verse 3, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plan. Meaning, in everything you will do, difficult or not, you just need to love and do your best. Because behind of your works and success, it will bring you glory to His name. Kahit anong mga sacrifices ang mangyari or ma-encounter mo, still there's the great reward. Ika nga sa kanta, there's a rainbow always after the rain. So that's why there's the what we call a positive outlook in everything that we are doing. So according to McKay 2019, how can you show your professionalism? Here are the ways on how to achieve it. The first is make it priority to be on time. So when you arrive late for your work or any meeting, so it might affect on your work. It's either in an institution or big company. You must value the time, yung tinatawag nating time management. And time is gold, di ba? So we must set the timeline, the time frame, and be specific on the time na inassign sa inyo in your work. And then, the second is, don't be a grump. When we say grump, it has something to do with the bad mood that you have. So, kung halimbawa, bad mood ka sa work mo, so, it will ruin your work. Masisira yung trabaho mo. Hindi lang yon, apektado din ang iyong mga co-worker or katrabaho. If you have some certain problems in your home, so iwan lang iyon sa bahay. Huwag mong dalhin sa trabaho para magkaroon ng positive vibes and you can work harmoniously in your group. So we have the certain tips. If that isn't a good option for you right now, find a way to make the best of the situation you have. So, what will be the third? The third is dress appropriately. Whether you have to dress up for a work, you can wear more casual clothes. So, kumbaga, it depends on the dress code na pinapasukan mo. You pick an attire that will suit on your work. So, hindi ka pwedeng magsuot ng any seductive dress na hindi align sa workplace mo. Diba? Para maging presentable ka naman. Then, the fourth is, watch your mouth. Swearing, cursing, or cussing. So, it has something to do with the bad words na pagmumura, diba? And at the same time, mannerism na minsan nakaka-offend sa iba. So, make sure you set your rules and refrain from any kind of bad words na sa tingin mo makakasama sa loob ng nakakarinig, diba? So, definitely, kahit na you know to control yourself kung paano mo yun i-reframe or ibanggitin yung mga certain word. Depende kasi sa kausap mo yun, kung kakilala ka niya talaga. And then, the fifth is, offer assistance to your colleagues. A true professional is willing to help to your coworker. So, ibig sabihin nito, you are not afraid of showing and sharing your ideas, help them, kasi two heads is better than one, diba? So, kung meron sa mga coworker mo or colleague mo, anyway, kahit sa mga kaklase nyo naman, diba? If we are going to relate in our learning environment, may papakita natin na you are willing to help as long as kaya mo naman siyang tulungan, diba? So, kailangan natin yung tinatawag nating helping and working hand in hand. Then the 6 is don't gossip. While you may be tempted to tell your cubicle's neighbor, yung kumbaga kasiraan ito, kasi gossip is minsan nagiging exage na lang or minsan nagiging overacting ang mga kwento. Na minsan, nagiging exage yung mga ideas na binibigay mo sa kanila na nagkakaroon ng misinterpretation na ikakasira ng bawat isa. Diba? So, kumbaga, iiwasan natin yon hanggat maaari. Yung pagkakaroon ng chismisan at siraan sa bawat isa. Then number 7 is try to stay positive. Negative is contagious. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, if you have the negative mind, you cannot achieve a positive outlook in life. So make sure you be more positive in any circumstances that you have. Stop complaining, di ba? So, if you always complain na sa tingin mo hindi mo kaya yung trabaho, so definitely, mariretain na yun sa sarili mo that you are going to have. So, if you're going to continue complaining and complaining, wala talagang mangyayari. More on negative thoughts, negative vibes ang magiging output nito. Then the 8 is don't hide from your mistakes. So, definitely, you can admit your mistake. You can correct them anyway. There's always a room from improvement, diba? So, kung nagkamali ka, you admit it and say sorry for it. But never blame others dun sa inatas sa'yo na ikaw naman talaga ang mali. Be a good example na inaako mo yung kasalanan mo and then you make it correct kung sakali mang nagkamali ka. There's always a room for improvement. Okay, next. Always fight fair. So definitely your coworkers or even your boss may think that something should be done one way while someone else will believe from another way is better. So kumbaga ito yung tinatawag nating one-sided. Pinakikinggan lang yung kabilang panig. So, yun ang ibig sabihin nun. But, hindi mo kailangang mangibabaw yung galit mo. Diba? So, stay calm and everything will be alright. So, hindi ka pwedeng mag-hysterical and then magwala ka, sumigaw ka, dahil lang sa hindi ka nila pinaniniwalaan. Just stand on yourself and then stay strong na sa tingin mo, kaya mo namang i-prove na mali sila sa ginajudge nila sa'yo. Then, don't lie. So, honesty is the best policy. Always make you look bad whether you are in the situation na hindi masama ang pakiramdam mo or kumbaga gumagawa ka na lang ng kwento kahit hindi totoo na sa tingin mo advantage sa'yo yun. So, never do that, diba? So, always remember that honesty is the best policy. Then, next is don't air your dirty laundry. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin nito? Ito yung mga bad circumstances or instances na nangyayari sa pamilya mo, for example. Kung halimbawa, meron sa inyo na may kasiraan na nangyari sa bawat member of the family, unexpected situation na yung merong parang tinatawag nating black sheep sa member ng family. So, hindi mo kailangang ikwento or ipangalandakan yon sa iba, sa workplace. Kailangan, nandun pa rin yung tinatawag natin confidentiality in your family. So, kailangan maging secretive minsan. Na marunong ka rin sa mikreto ng kung ano mang mga white lies na hindi ikakasira ng pamilya. Kasi hindi mo pwedeng pagpasok mo sa opisina, si ate ko, ganto, ganyan. Napaka-arte niya, napaka-maldita niya, ganto, ganyan. Nagkakaroon kami ng agreement or nagkakaroon kami ng misunderstanding. So, definitely, hindi mo kailangang ipagkalat yon at sabihin or ikwento pa sa iba. Okay, so I hope you understand our lesson. Then we have the activity card. wherein you are going to write the missing word to complete the statement. So, under the Proverbs 16 verse 3, you are going to fill the missing word na makikita nyo yan dun sa guide card. Followed by the assessment card. You are going to write the do's and don'ts on how to practice professionalism. And on the enrichment card, you are going to continue the activity in a way of different terms to become professional. So, each picture, each image will represent. So, you are going to recall the guide card. Balikan nyo lang siya to answer the following images or picture. And then on your performance card, you are going to make an illustration or drawing to improve the career professionalism. State your quotation or memo. Pwede din namang iportray nyo yung role ng isang professional. Then, you are going to create an hashtag. Ano yung pinoportray nyo yon? Ano yung pinipicture nyo, pinapakita nyong ideas on how to improve career professionalism. So, that's it. I hope you do your best. So, there are some information of the biblical views here. You can meditate and recall them with the reference card. And I hope you enjoy this and answer the module correctly. Okay? Thank you.